Welcome everyone to Beth Z TV, and I am declaring this Make a Movie Week. I actually teach a hands-on video workshop that goes deep into how to make movies with all these cool tech tools, and I'm just going to give you a preview of the ones I'm going to be talking about in next week's Daily Nerd Posts. Some of my favorites. So the first one is probably my favorite of all time, at least for right now. It's Magisto. It's like magic Magisto, and it's so easy. You take a pile of pictures and video clips, throw them in there, choose a theme, choose a song, press a button, and bam, in a matter of probably 5 minutes, you're going to have a professional level video that you can share. It's so easy, and there are so many different options. So, like I said, I teach a whole class with this and hands-on, and the first 10 minutes of it, I have people take pictures of themselves, send them to me, and I make a video right there. Now, let me show you how professional they can look. So, this was an event I did with a bunch of speaker friends of mine, and I'm just scrolling over it here real quick. I just grabbed screenshots. All right, I don't want it to go along too long, but all the music, all the special effects, all the timing, all of that was done automatically by Magisto. It uses artificial intelligence to use facial recognition, spatial recognition, object recognition, location recognition, I don't know, to create a storyline. If you throw video in there, it's even better, because it will recognize and pull off really cool little sections. This is great if you have what I call a bunch of B-roll, right? You walk through one of your events and you just took a whole bunch of video. Or you walked around the office and took video of people working in their offices. And then you just throw it in there and it will create this highlight reel of 1 or 2 minutes set to music. Very professional, very cool. So that is Magisto. Now Magisto has a free version, and I think the paid version starts at either $60 or $120 a year. I'm not really sure which. Of all these tools, I always say go and play with them, use the free trial, and then figure out which ones you're most likely going to use. Now last week I talked about Fiverr, that tool that has all kinds of different freelancers. Fiverr will make these for you. There are people in here in Fiverr who will make these kind of slideshows for you. Let me talk about another category. This is Adobe Spark. Now, Adobe Spark has expanded, and they have got all kinds of little quick movies that you can make, and you can also make a stop motion kind of movie. That's what I consider it. Kind of a slide by slide thing going on with Adobe Spark. And then you can do voiceover on each slide. It's really pretty easy. They get a little annoying asking for money, but I hate it when people want to make a living. You know what I mean? But it does have a lot of free, accessible tools in there. Note to self, Canva, which I will be talking about several times this year, canva.com, has a lot of these same kind of animated videos as well. But they're really short. These tools are, these next couple of tools are what I call explainer videos or whiteboard videos. They're where you have the hand writing on the blackboard or things popping in and disappearing. This is the one that I used the most for the longest time. It's called Powtoon. And Powtoon was kind of the original online explainer video tool. And I made a lot of videos on here. It ends up costing, I think it's about $120 a year for a pretty good pro version. And you can make these and share them. They've got all kinds of templates. Everything's good. Video Scribe is about priced the same, about the same concept, with, those kind of pointing things and writing things,
engaging, professional-looking animated videos,
all that kind of stuff. There's another one called Doodly, Doodly. That is a tool that is a download. And that one I use sometimes. Go to the Doodly site, and within like half a second, they're going to be remarketing to you at a really low cost. So don't buy what you go there and see. But it's a download, and it does them in black and white very quickly. And I like to use those for just little accents, not necessarily for big movies. Next week, too, I will be talking about Google Photos and Apple Photos. And I make a big pitch for Google Photos every time I talk about it. What Google Photos does best is uses artificial intelligence to use facial recognition, object recognition, spatial recognition, again, to find pictures. So here I'm going to press the search button, and all these little heads are people who have shown up in my pictures. Now, the cool thing is, this is my nephew, Jameson. The cool thing is that it finds the kids, it finds the people from birth until whatever age they are. There is Jameson now. It found it in videos. It found him in words. It found him here on all kinds of pictures that was taken very recently. And then I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here. And it found Jameson's face in 2003 when he was born. So it recognized that face all throughout it. Now, this is what I call #helpful, but creepy. But it just helps you find all those photos of someone. We used them for retrospectives of when my mom died, and just to search through thousands of online photos to find good pictures. All right, that is all I have for you this week, and I hope you enjoy this punny person with this week's joke.
Hey y'all, Robert Kennedy III, RK3. The other day, my daughter came downstairs and said to me, "Daddy, I'm cold." She asked me if she could turn up the thermostat, and I told her, "No, go stand in the corner. It's always 90 degrees over there."
All right, if you make a movie from the tools that I tell you about next week, please post it on my Facebook page. I would love to see it there. Until then, this is Beth Z, your nerdy best friend, saying, nerd on.